Hey guys! I had some requests on how to trim bangs, and mine are getting kind of crazy long, so I'm going to go ahead and trim mine and try and walk you through what I'm doing as I do it. I don't have very good resolution on this camera, so I'm probably going to end up having to use the mirror, but I'll try and sort of keep the camera on me as much as possible. You want to make sure that you have the sharpest scissors you possibly can find, because if you have dull ones, it's not going to work very well for blunt bangs. What I do is I usually kind of section off where my bangs are and then clip up the majority, so there's just sort of a thin layer. And I'm growing out asymmetrical bangs, so it's kind of a weird line for me, but you guys probably won't have that problem. Clip that back, and then if you flat iron your bangs, usually make sure you flat iron them before you start. I should probably plug mine in, even though I already flat ironed mine. Because I'm kind of starting to curl up. Anyway, just find where you want the line to be. I usually start toward the center. Hopefully not eat too much of my own hair while I'm talking. And then just slowly work your way over and keep combing it to about where they usually fall. And be really careful not to cut your eyebrow hair. I haven't done that yet, but I could see myself doing that. I like mine to kind of curve down, so that's why I'm going in around an angle like this. I like to work against my skin because it gives the best fall. If you're holding your hair out, you're going to create layers in your bangs, and if you're pulling them down and then cutting it to where you want it to be, when you let go, it's going to spring up and they're going to be way shorter. So you want to try to have it as much at natural fall as possible. If you feel like you're scared to work against your skin, you can hold it, but try and hold it as loosely as possible. Don't pull down on it, like I said. Let's do the other side here. The reason you want really sharp scissors is because when you go in to cut horizontally like this, if you have dull ones, when you close the shears, they're just going to push that hair out of the way instead of actually cutting it. So you're not going to end up with a very good line, and you'll get really frustrated really quickly. When you're done with that section, then let down another thin section. Should be thin enough that you can kind of see your line through it, the line that you just cut, and then just follow that guide. So I'm going to finish trimming my bangs. You guys don't have to watch me, and then I'll get back to the rest later. And give you a couple more tips, but I'm going to finish this up really quickly. Alright, so I just finished up my last section, and I like my bangs to stay pretty blunt and geometric like this. If you wanted it to be a little bit softer, not quite such a harsh line, you can cut in vertically, which is called point cutting. The more vertical you hold the shears, the less hair it's going to take out. It's going to create a softer look. If you start holding it at an angle, it's going to take out more of a chunk of hair and create kind of a choppier bang. So it just depends on the look that you want. I can't really demonstrate how to do side bangs because I don't have side bangs, but maybe I can find someone at some point who will let me demonstrate on them. But anyway, other than that, as I mentioned, if you flat iron your bangs, make sure you flat iron them before you cut them. Always cut your bangs when they're dry. If you cut them when they're wet, then when they dry, they're going to spring up and be, once again, way shorter than you want. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hopefully that sort of went over everything though. And that's it.